one of the biggest dreams I had was to buy a house. And up to 3 years ago, I couldn't afford the lock on a door for a house. And within the last 2 years, God has enabled me to buy not one, but 2 houses. If you're an immigrant, this is for you. If you're not an immigrant, but you could do with a word of encouragement, stop on by. I don't know where you're coming from. I migrated to Canada from Jamaica. And I've been here for 11, 12 years, somewhere there. The first 9, 8 years out of that, struggle. Look here. Cried, fasted, prayed, wanted to go back home, swell foot. I worked in factories, I cleaned hotel rooms, I did everything I could find because at that time they were asking for Canadian experience explicitly. Now I think they're still doing it, just not as explicitly. And there were moments when I felt like giving up. I left my country and I came here for something more. And I was getting everything less. Like I felt like my life back home was better and I wanted to give up. Yeah. And I was in Ontario and I was doing the absolute most I could do. And it just felt like nothing was working out. There were points when I couldn't find a job. There were points when I was working and I couldn't pay bus fare to go to work because of how poorly I was being paid. Yeah. There was a point when I wanted gas. I eventually bought a car and I wanted gas to put in the car and all I had was like $5. And that's what I took to the gas station. I remember bringing my clothes to a thrift store that they would pay you and they gave me $20. If it was that much. I've been through it. But in the last 3 or so years, things shifted and it shifted quickly. I remember one of the biggest dreams I had was to buy a house. And up to 3 years ago, I couldn't afford the lock on a door for a house. And within the last 2 years, I moved to Edmonton and God has enabled me to buy not one, but 2 houses. Things shifted. Hang on. I know you feel like giving up and I know you feel like, oh, what did I do? I left my... It will get better. Put in the work. Trust God if you believe in God. If you don't trust him, if you don't know him, try him. What's the worst thing that can happen? But put in the work, stay consistent, and I guarantee you, or I can almost guarantee you, that it will get better. It will get better. And like now when I look at my life, I'm so thankful because the Bible says he will give exceedingly abundantly more than we can ask, think, or imagine. And I'm living in my exceeding abundance. You will get there too. Do not give up. You came here with a dream. You came here for a reason. Don't abort it. Because God will finish what he started in you. And it's going to be better than you could have ever thought or dreamt of. Have a good day.